Now, as we've reported in the last few days, President Obama's China visit has grabbed people's attention here, and some of the most interesting reaction has been online. Our researcher Helen Ho has been scouring the chat rooms and comment sites and getting the lowdown on Obama's visit. We can join her now in the studio. Helen, what's the reaction been to Obama's visit?
Well, most internet users think the visit was positive. Some have said that joint China-US statement will be good for relations between the two countries as well as world peace and development. But other people are worried that the US will not fulfill its commitment. They say we still need to wait and see. Some people are even more pessimistic, describing the statement as empty talk. Some internet commentators say they still don't fully trust the U.S. For example, some say they don't believe the U.S. will support the mainland's unification with Taiwan. Others say it's impossible for the U.S. to give up trade protectionism.
And Helen, have any of them been talking about their impressions of Obama as a person?
Yes, it seems Obama has left a good impression on most internet users. He's been described as charming, smart, honest, and good at giving speeches. Many net users were interested in seeing President Obama holding an umbrella as he walked from his plane on his arrival in Shanghai. Many people were impressed to see the president holding the umbrella himself, rather than getting other people to hold it for him. Some described Obama as being as elegant as a Hollywood star, but others said he's good at talking the talk but not walking the walk.
Helen Hu joining us there from the newsroom. Now, Hala, one person there saying they don't believe the US will support the mainland's unification with Taiwan. The US, of course, has never said it supports unification in the way that China sees it, but it does, however, support the one China policy. So slight differences in the way that the two sides see that issue. And it's always, the Taiwan issue, always been a delicate one for the US. Beijing wasn't happy earlier this year after Washington sold some arms to Taiwan.
Yeah, but one thing which is interesting, I find, is the emphasis on Obama the person. Yeah. As Helen was saying, there's a lot of online discussion about the fact he was pictured carrying his own umbrella when coming off the plane. Certainly something which strikes a chord with the Chinese people who hold Premier Wen Jiabao in such high esteem, and he's one of the leading figures in China who carries his own umbrella as well. That's
right. His personality certainly reaching out to the Chinese people in the way that Obama does to the American people, and we've seen here to the Chinese.
Absolutely.